6 off, I'll probably 3-bet. Now that we're getting less deep stacked, I don't really have to. I keep forgetting it's pot limit, so I'll just 3-bet 300. Obviously, 4 bets we fold. Stuff. I mainly 3-bet stuff with okay push slot value, but not like. It's not like something I really want to see it flop with 8-6 off. But if I do get called, I can flop decent, like 2-pair, or I mean anything can flop 2-pair. But see, this time I'm just gonna fold ace deuce. Sometimes I'd 3-bet it, but I've just 3-bet last hand, so I'm not gonna this time. I wouldn't 3-bet a hand like 9-8 suited because there's so much value in seeing the flop in a single raise pot. And just as I say that, I've got to call that, I think, yeah. And bingo. Okay, if he doesn't have ace 9 or ace 8, or aces, we're pretty much home free. I mean, he has an ace an awful lot here, so we're probably gonna 3-bet get it in. I'm gonna try and induce really. I think 900 seems about right actually. Hopefully he just shoves ace, jack, ace, king, ace, queen. Hopefully not like a 9 with a flush draw. That'd suck pretty hard. I mean, I'm almost never behind here. He made a pretty big c-bet though. I'm really hoping he shoves basically. Okay, unfortunate for me. I don't want to just call and give a free card on that board though. Look how draw heavy it is. I'm sure most people know that, but thought I'd reiterate. Queen 5, we're gonna fold. Oh dear, we're gonna have to go through another PLO phase. I seem to be gaining. Well, okay, I was gonna say I seem to be gaining back my chips in the hold'em part, but I guess I did get semi-called in the last hand of the last hold'em part and lost half my chips there. Definitely gonna raise the jack queen, of course. The ace jack. Ace jack we're probably gonna we probably would 3-bet call a shove, but it's pretty grim if he does shove over a 3-bet. Like, well, I know he can't just shove over the 3-bet, but basically pot and try and get it in, because I don't know, he doesn't seem to be 3-betting very light at all. I'm just getting a really bad run of cards. I'll probably fold this last one, and if I get anything even half decent on my next one, I'll probably 3-bet. Okay, there we go. Jack 7 suited is an easy raise. I don't know if I'm slightly tighter than a lot of heads-up players, but I just don't feel like I want to be playing some of those hands out of position. We got top pair with the backdoor flush draw. Definitely see that. It's a fairly dry board, so don't expect him to believe me too often. Definitely going to 2-barrel. If he does check raise, it's pretty gross, but if he check raise, I probably against this guy I probably fold. I'm not sure. Wow, so gross. What possible? See, if I make 2-pair, I think I mean he like has a straight, or like I don't think making 2-pair helps me that much really. That being I've shown a lot of weakness by requesting time. I think that's a good fold, but it's pretty close. I mean, I probably could have called one more street. Oh damn, definitely would have 3-bet called there. I probably could have called that street and then folded to a riverback, because I don't think he's gonna check raise and then barrel again that often when I call. Because he could have been bluffing there, but yeah, I actually think I should have. I probably should have called the 10 and reevaluated and just folded the river. That doesn't look like a good hand to me. Hi people, gonna make a PLO strategy video today. Oh no. Okay. Since I'm really bad, since I'm a bad PLO player, it's definitely just profitable for me to 3-bet call aces, and just hope he has Wow, that's a good flop. Okay, I'm gonna bet 450 and try and get it in with the nuts. Hopefully, has like ace queen XX, ace queen 9x. Wouldn't really wouldn't really want to have 10 jack, but you know, if he does, I'll stick it in. Blah blah blah. Okay, that looks like a bad hand to me. I could be folding easy raises here. I wouldn't know. But as I say, I'm not gonna pretend to. Oh well. Okay. This could be a call. Probably is, but I can't. If it was any better, it's probably a call. But I just don't feel like I can play much profitably post flop except for good hands. I mean, the fact that he doesn't know that probably helps me. Gonna start raising a bit smaller. Like if he knew I was only playing good hands out of position, I think he would run over me a bit more. But he's probably gonna 3-bet, or I don't know. And fold. Let's hope he's just timed out on insta folds. No. Damn. I love it when people time out and just give you all the chips. Again, sort of the same deal. I don't know how to profitably play a flush draw, etc. That's definitely a raise though. Heads up. Obviously gonna see bet this board, but not really gonna continue much further. Just go to 160. I mean, we still have a pair of eights, but it's like, again, I'm not really thinking about anything. I just hate. Well, I want to at least make it look like. Oh, I don't. I probably should have just insta-folded out. Actually, I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a fairly good hand. Obviously, I don't want to 3-bet get it in or anything with like such a low run. But if we get some low cards, we can definitely. We don't get low cards at all. We don't get any suits, so this is really bad. We have a backdoor 5 high flush draw. Brilliant. Wow, for such a good starting hand, that flop is like possibly the worst ever. I'm just gonna fold. And as you can see, he's grinding me down in the Omaha stages because I can't play much. I probably should have raised 2.5x. I think min raising's bad in Omaha. I heard that somewhere. It just. Oh wow, we flopped middle set though. Bottom set. I apologise. And we also have a. Yeah, we also have a straight draw, so we are drawing live against anything, and would definitely get it in if he wished. To be honest, we really want him to 3-bet, or I imagine my head so often there. I haven't 3-bet once in the Omaha yet. I don't think. Well, no, I 3-bet the ace XXX or whatever like earlier. The ace queen something something hand and the aces. Oh no, the kings. Sorry. Every 3-bets here, I'm pretty sure I'm just folding, even though it could be a call again if it was any better. Like if I know how to play profitably without hitting a set of tens, then sure. I'm gonna raise a lot on the button. I don't really know if that's correct much. I do flop split 2 pair. Obviously gonna see bet, but if he raises, there's. I'm glad he didn't raise because I have no idea what to do if he raises because he could have just like flopped the nuts. Oh, we're back to hold him, which is good. Gonna 3-bet 10-9 off, I believe. Probably gonna start 3-betting a little smaller. Doesn't seem to make much difference, but then at the next blind level, it doesn't look so bad when my 3-bet size goes much lower. We don't flop anything, but we are sort of obliged to 3-bet. We're gonna 3-bet quite big. Well, sort of not just normal size really. I mean, if he has an ace, it's unfortunate, and he's gonna three bet. Oh, well, he's gonna raise. I guess he's trying to milk us. I mean, that card's not that good to double barrel. Obviously, if he has like an 8, he now loses to an ace or a 5, which helps my cause, but I think I'm just going to have to check fold after time down, showing a lot of weakness. Oh man, I'm just such a nit. I can't bluff. Okay. You went there with king high. Oh damn, he doesn't have a pair. Okay, he had 8. Okay. That's unfortunate. Wow, he made such a bad call pre. That's so annoying. Okay, so he's pretty stubborn with the 6-8. Actually, I'm not sure how bad it was. He wasn't getting that bad odds, I guess. It's just annoying for me that he called with it, I guess. He can peel flop, but he gets put in a tricky situation on that flop, etc. I don't blame him for the way he played it after he called. I probably would have folded pre, but I guess it's not that bad. Just feels pretty gross that he called me with a tie and then hit an 8. Like I was actually ahead pre, which I would never expect. I'm not sure I could have bluffed him off it because I'm not sure how stationary he will be with second pair. Stuff like king 3 I'm just going to fold to a raise, I think. I'm more likely to 3-bet than call because it's just... He times out a lot, but he doesn't seem to like insta-fold the next hands. And the infamous 10-9 with the 10 clubs and 9 of diamonds. I think that was exactly the same. Yeah, okay. This time we flopped better. It's only a single raise pot and we've got a straight draw, so it's easier to play. If he raises, I think I have to peel a street and then give up. That's a good bluff card, definitely. Probably going to go 300. I mean, if he has the king, he's still going to call. If he has a 7 or an 8, though, he's going to find it a lot harder. And also, I have a lot of outs against 7 or 8. Is he stationing me down? This is so gross. I think I have to go. I really think he's got a 7 or an 8, and I think I can bluff him off it. I mean, it's if he calls me with a 7 or an 8, I'm pretty sure it's a bad call. So we're gonna try. Like I haven't 3-barreled at all, and the flush came in. The straight didn't come in, which is unfortunate because I had the straight draw. Yeah, he definitely has an 8. He has an 8. It's so gross. Oh wow, he had a king. I'm pretty surprised he had a king actually, but I'm getting owned by this guy. Colonel Ace. That's unfortunate. I definitely didn't peg him for a king there. Let's see. He called a raise with king 5. I wouldn't call him raise with king 5, even though just because I'm out of position and I have to hit the king really. Gonna 3-bet fold. I probably shouldn't. I forgot how shallow my stack was. I probably should have just folded. I mean flattered pre, but what's done's done. Lucky he folded. Yeah, he should have raised the. That's what got me. He should have raised the flop for sure. Because I mean the draws out there, he can profitably get it in. So I don't see why he wouldn't. I guess it can be a bit speculative. It's so gross. I'm gonna see how a donk bet works. I mean, it's just a dry board, and he won't want to get it in. Okay, cool. Without like a jack or without a pair at least. If he 3-bets, 5's a pretty good heads up, but at the same time, I think he has a. Oh, okay. It's a good job he didn't 3-bet because stuff like that. Like I don't claim to be a great heads up player, so spots like that do frustrate me. If he 3-bets here, I'm calling and then going with any top pair hand, and that's not a top pair hand. But at the same time, it's a good flop, and he did hesitate for a second, but I can't resist but see bet that flop. Like I can't base that. Yeah, okay. I think he actually like he's taking a similar line to when he had the king five. So